our students in the first 10 minutes, then I will just deny, uh, because it's just confusing for me, and it's, I bet it's frustrating for you too. So I'm accepting people as I talk to you right now, and I'll do that until 6:40 p.m. Of course. So let's try answering. We have like 6 exercises today, so we've got a handful of them. So let's get started. 38, and I just want to tell you, as I told group B, I'll be picking people. Like, I'm gonna ask you to participate. If you don't participate, I'll pick, and I will be writing names of people who participate more, or deducting points from the students or people who are not participating, or who are not answering when I call their name. So I just want you to be aware of that. Let's get started. Unit 38, I told you I want exercise number 1 and number 2. So let's do number 1. So the first point, number 1, the first point is answered in the book. It's choice number B. I want you to answer number 2 for me. And let's see. Comment. I'm aware that um, it's not available for you to raise your hand, and I don't know why. So I'm checking the comment section. If you want to raise your hand, comment, say something, and I will try to pick you. So Karar Mohan raised his
Okay.
hand. Okay, can
Yes.
you answer number 2 for us, please?
Okay. Two, you're
Yes.
not going to sell your car because it's old and not worth much. And not
Uh-huh.
worth much. Which do you say? A, if I sell my car, I won't get much money for it. B, if I sold my car, I wouldn't
Mhm.
get much money for it. Yeah, I think it is B.
Thank you, Karar. You are correct. I mean, your answer is correct. Um,
Yeah, thank you.
you're right. Thank you. Mariam Dorgam, number 3, please.
You often see Sarah, a friend of yours, want to contact her. Which do you say? If I see A, if I see Sarah, I'll tell her to call you. B, if I
Thank.
saw Sarah, I tell her to call you. I
Yeah.
choose number A.
Okay, you've picked A, and I agree with you. I would have picked A too.
Thank you.
Muhammad Ali, number 4, please.
نعم دكتورة.
Yes.
Number 4. You don't expect that there will be a fire in the building. Which do you say? Uh, what would you do if there was a fire in building?
So you're saying number A for 4? Is that what you're telling us?
I choose B.
Oh, you've chosen. Oh, I couldn't hear your choice. You just read A and then you stopped. I think it's the connection. So I thought you picked A.
B. B. What we do
Oh, so
if there was a fire in the building?
yes, that is the correct choice. Thank you so much. Muhammad Basim, number 5, please. Oh, Muhammad, your mic is not like. Can you hear me? You can hear me, I guess. It's just your mic, I guess. Okay, so Muhammad Basim is saying he can't. Oh, I think it's. Oh, I think it's the internet. It cut off for a bit, so that's why you couldn't hear me. I think. I don't know. And for some reason, my microphone was mute. I didn't mute it. It just happened. Uh, so let's go back to names. Yaqeen, can you answer 5 for us?
Yes.
Yeah, go
You
ahead.
have never lost your passport. You
Uh-huh.
can only imagine it. I
Uh-huh.
choose B. I
Okay.
don't know what I would do if I lost my passport.
Thank you so much. I agree with you. That's the correct answer.
Thank you.
Number 6, Ghassan Hassan.
نعم ست. Somebody stopped you and asked the way to the bank. Which do you say? If you go if you go right at the end of this street, you will see a bank on your left. B. If you went right at the end of this street, you would see a bank on your left. I think A.
You think A is the correct answer, and
Yes.
I agree with you. Thank you.
Thanks.
Maryam Hussein, I want you to answer this question. It's not in the exercises. Can you give me the meanings of bank? The word bank means do 2 different things. Could you give me these 2 things? You can say it in Arabic. Like, I accept that too. Maryam. نبأ منير.
أستاذة هو البنك المصرفي. أوكي.
Okay. نعم مريم. البنك, the first one.
هو البنك المصرفي.
البنك المصرفي قلتي، يعني هو البنك، هو المصرف، البناية اللي نخزن بيها أموالنا، إحنا كناس نخزن بيها أموالنا. المعنى الثاني. صدق قطع يا مريم، ما سمعت.
يجي مرات كلر.
شنو يجي مرات؟ مريم ممكن تكتبيها بالكومنت سيكشن، ممكن نقراها لأن ما سمعت زين. ممكن تكتبين الجواب بالكومنت. لا، اختارينا مريم وتعرف الجواب بس الانترنت ضعيف عندها. اوكي، خلينا نجاوب نمبر 7 على ما تجاوبنا مريم حسين. خلينا نشوف مريم حسين. محمد باسم، راح يعني أقرأ اسمك بعدين. نعم، بإمكانك أن تجاوب. نبأ منير, can you answer number 7?
نعم.
Number
You are
7,
in a lift.
please.
Okay. You are in a lift. There's an emergency button. Nobody is going to press it. Which do you say? A. What will happen if somebody presses that button? B. What will happen if somebody pressed that button? I choose B in the past.
Okay, I agree with you.
It. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Wael. So I want you to answer something for me before you answer the exercise. What does lift mean? What's a lift? وائل غازي. Okay. محمد باسم جاهز للإجابة؟ What's the left?
Okay. It's number 2.
لا أريدك تعطيني معنى left. شنو معنى left قبل ما تجاوب number 2. هذا 7 يقول you are in a lift.
Sorry, I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. Let's answer exercise number 2. Point number 2. Can you do that? I can afford to buy a car. Have you found it?
I answer it.
التمرين الثاني النقطة الثانية جاوب لنا إياها.
Okay. I can't afford to buy a car. If I bought a car, I'd have to borrow the money.
Okay, if I buy, thank you so much. Bought is the past
Okay.
form of buying. Number 3, let's see. Muhammad Jasim.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, please answer number 3 for us.
Don't lend Amy your car. If she asked me, I
Thank
wouldn't lend
you.
her mine.
It
Welcome.
looks like Amy is a terrible driver. That's why they are not lending her their cars. And I wouldn't lend my car to a terrible driver too. Number 4, let's see. Muhammad Falah.
You have left or just point 4?
Oh, I want you to answer number 4. I'll go back to lift at the end.
Okay. I think their jobs. Many people would lose left left in English the room 2 or 1 meters in the building. You can up floors or down floors. In Arabic, مصعد.
Okay. It's Asad. It's the machine you use to get from one. I don't think if they consider it a room. I think it's a machine that you can install
exactly,
in a building.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks. Number 5. Who do I want? Maryam Raad. Number 5.
Yes, miss. Number 5, I don't think Gary and Emma will get married. I will be amazed if they did.
So you said will?
Will be.
Well, that's
Well.
an interesting answer. I want to discuss this. Why will and not would? What's the difference? Semantically. I'm talking semantically. What's the difference in meaning?
Sorry, would be.
Okay, it's would be. Why it's not possible to pick well? You don't know?
I don't know.
Because the meaning, like I'm talking meaning here, function. The meaning, look at the first sentence. This person is thinking that these two, like Gary and Emma, they are not going to get married, and they are imagining that situation. They're thinking, they're imagining that this marriage won't happen. So would be a good choice because it's in their imagination. That's will would be like they are not getting married. They've decided that it's not like it's not for this person to decide. That's the difference. Thank you so much. Malak Father. I want you to
Yes.
answer 6, please.
Okay. It's top between 2 floors.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's it. I think the rest are just straightforward. $39. We've picked number 1. No. Nah. I want you to answer 39.1. I want you to answer the president. التمرين الأول من الوحدة 39 النقطة الرابعة. نور صباح تسمعيني؟ اوكي. مريم ضرغام.
Yes, sir.
Can you answer this question for us?
Number 4, you mean,
Yes,
right?
number 4.
We don't need a car at present, but we would need a car if we lived in the country.
Thank you. That's correct.
Thank you.
Number 5. I want, let's see. نبأ منير.
نعم sis.
Yes, go ahead, please.
If we had the choice, we would not live in the country.
Okay, it could be would or would not. That's your choice. Yes, thank you. Well, in my book, I put we would live in the country because I like the country, but whatever. That's just a personal thing. Thank you, Neba. Karar Mohan. Mariam, you've participated, right? You've participated. Did you participate, Mariam Dargham?
Yes, I did twice.
Yeah. Because I have your name, I was like, I wanted to make sure. Okay, thank you. Karar, I want you to answer number 7 for us, like 39.1, 7.
Okay. 7. I wouldn't mind living in England if the weather were better.
Okay. So which one?
Yes.
Was or where?
No, were, I think.
Okay, you think it's where? Okay. But let me tell you this. Both are correct. Was or where are correct. Where is more common, but they're both correct. So
okay.
It's fine either. But where is fine too. Let's see. Muntadhar Mehdi, can you answer number 10 for me?
Yes.
Muntadhar?
Which
Yes.
number?
10. The last one. 38.1, 10.
Yes, I
The
know.
10th sentence.
I think there are too many cars. If blind. there weren't so many cars. الفراغ الأول there weren't والفراغ الثاني there would not be so much pollution.
Yes. If there are less cars, there are less pollution. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor.
You're welcome. 39.3. Maryam Hussein.
أستاذة هي النقطة الثانية ما محلولة ترى همات مو بس بس النقطة الأولى محلولة في هذه التمرين.
أي
راح
نقطة؟
أعجني ثانية.
اي مش
حجمي
ثانية،
ثاني
وانا اريدك تجاوبين ثانية، يعني ما قلت الرقم،
ما
اريدك
في
تجاوبين
Okay.
39.3 الجملة الثانية.
I don't have a computer. I wish I had one.
Yes.
The
I wish
answer
I had one, or I
had
wish I
one.
had a computer. It would be a repetition, but both are
Both.
correct. Thank you.
Both are
I've
correct.
noticed I have one. I'm accepting both as correct. Ghassan, you've participated. Naba Munir, Naba no. I see it, Brett. Like, hold on. It's Maryam, Raad.
Yes, I wish I had a computer.
Okay, we've answered this one. I want you to answer number 3, please. Helen is not here, and I need to see her. What do you say?
I wish Helen were here.
Or was here. Both are correct. Thank you. Oh, I see, like, same names. Malak Fadel.
Yes.
I want you to answer number 6 for us. I can't
Alright.
go to the party, and I would like to.
Number 6. I wish I could go to the party.
Thank you. Correct. Thank you so much. Fatma Nadam. Let's see. Number 8. Fatma Nadam. Number 8, please. Karar Haidar. Answer number 8, please.
Yes, sir. I wish I know something about cars.
I wish I
Know something about cars.
Okay. Now is present form. It should be new. Knew. That's how it should be. Yes. I wish I knew something about cars. Thank you, Kara. Where Karar Mohan, they are sounding, they are written differently, and they mean different things. So where and where, the one that you've posted in the comment, they are pronounced the same way. The spelling is different. The meaning is different. But they're where and where. One of them mean the past form of be, and the other one is just which mean like it's a question word that asks about places.
Excuse me, Professor.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first word Google Translate say this it were not where, but this the second is where. Is that make sense?
It does, but now they are like Yeah, were like, but nobody says were now. It's like just where.
It's
Yeah.
old. It's old
No,
pronunciation.
not all. It's more of a formal. I feel like in they're pronounced pretty similar, in a pretty
Ah,
similar way. Yes, the formal pronunciation is war. Yeah, which is the same word for war, like harab, the war. It's again the same, like the first one, were, war, which is war. It's so close to war, which is war. Well, of course,
okay, clear. Yeah,
they mean different things.
yeah, it is clear now.
Yeah. Fatma Ali,
نعم ست. I'm not
answer
feeling
number
well.
9 for us.
I'm not feeling well. I wish I were feeling better.
Thank you so much. Fatma Nadam, do you wanna participate now? Are you ready?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Uh, we've moved to unit 40, and we're starting off with the first exercise. I want to start off with number 2. Sam got to the
Sam
station.
got to the station just in time to catch the train to the airport.
Yes,
If he had missed the train, he would have missed his flight too.
yes, correct. Thank you. Nurul Huda, answer number 4 for us. I wanted to send you an email. Nurul Huda. Noor Sabah.
نعم ست.
Okay. Okay,
I
Noor.
I
Number 4.
I wanted to say send you email, but I didn't have your email. If I would have sent,
I would what?
I would have,
I
I
I
would
would
have
have.
sent.
Okay. But I would have your address. Finish it. There's another blank in this sentence. اكو فراغ ثاني. انتي مليتينا فراغ واحد وقفتينا هيك معلقين. كملي. I would have your address.
I
بعدين اكو كما، بعدين اكو فراغ. هذا الفراغ
tamam.
Okay. Okay, Noor. Who wants to answer this? Just let's see.
May I?
Okay, I bet you want to answer it. Okay, go ahead. Number 4.
Me?
Yes, yeah. I'm talking to you. Muhammad.
Yes, yes, Professor. In this sentence, we must past perfect. I had. If I had
Yes.
had, yes, past perfect. Your address is I would have sent.
Yes, we could use the past perfect form to mean that the sentence in the past, or we could use would. Both are correct.
Yes.
Yes, and I agree with you. It should be had. One of the had is just the past form of
Yes.
have, and the other one is the
Past
past
perfect.
perfect had.
Yes.
That's just a different had. Thank you, Muhammad. It's
Thank you,
definitely, this
Professor.
sentence is worth an extra point. Thank you. Let's see. Number 8. Ammar Ali. Ammar Ali.
نعم ست.
Can you answer number 8?
والله. I had been tired. I would have gone home earlier.
I was not tired last night. If I had been tired, I would have gone home earlier. Thank you, Ammar. Exercise number 2. Fatma Mahmoud Shakir. Number 2, please. مؤمل مهند. محمد فليح.
نعم دكتورة.
نعم. Answer number 2 for us.
Number 2. Had not berry.
I want the whole sentence. I don't want you to read the blank for me. So start with the accident happened.
The accident happened because the road was icy. If the road had not very icy, that second would not have happened.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
The accident happened because the road was icy. If the road had not been icy, the accident wouldn't have happened. Thank you. Mace Ali. نرجس طالب. ميسر صبار. نور سعد. Okay, Wael, save us. Can you answer number 5, Wael?
Yes.
Oh, somebody said Namsit. Who? Okay, hold on, Wael, for a bit. What's your name?
جوابها نسيت؟
لحظة وائل لك بنية قالت نعم ست خلينا نشوف. Okay, نور سعد. Noor Saad, can you answer number 5, please? Karen was not injured in the crash.
Number 5.
Yes, please.
I live in big city.
No, we're talking about page 81, unit 40, تمرين الثاني, النقطة الخامسة. Starts with Karen. Okay, until you figure out, just thank you, Noor. Wael, can you answer it?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
Karen wasn't injured in the crash. If Karen hadn't been wearing
a seat belt.
ستان هاي مختلفة عندي شوي. الفراغات يعني ماكو فراغين، هي كلها جملة واحدة.
أنا عندي جملة واحدة، أنا نفسك عندي جملة واحدة.
يعني هذا كملها؟
إيه كمل.
I said but she would. Sir, if Karen hadn't been wearing but she would
نعم.
she would have been injured.
نعم. أولا هذه مو فراغ، هذه هي تكملة بعد الفارزة، هاي تكملة. ثانيا اللي قريته هو should be crash not crush. crush هو الإعجاب، يعني بداية ما شخص يلتقي بشخص يكون crush. إذا سامعين بالتلفزيون يقولوا I have had a crush on this actor or somebody. هذا crush هو الإعجاب الأولي. crash it's an accident، تصادم بالسيارات. أكو فرق باللفظ، جدا قريبات بس أكو فرق. thank you وائل.
Thank you.
Ghassan, could you answer number 7 please?
Yes. I didn't get a taxi because I didn't have enough money. If I had enough money, I would have got a taxi.
Thank you. That's correct. I agree with you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Professor.
Yes.
He say, if I had enough money, we must put had.
What do you mean?
He said,
yes.
He said, sorry, if I had enough money, without verb, just had auxiliary.
If I had, there should be two hads.
Yes, there should be two had. Yes, I mean that.
Yeah, that's what I hear. Yeah, that's what he said. That's what Ghassan said. That's what I thought he said. That.
I don't hear him. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he said two. He said it
I'm
twice.
sorry. I don't hear him. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for reminding us that there are two hads. I'm making them plural because there are two of them. I don't think hads are correct, but I'm just making words now. Okay. It's like right now I've answered all the exercises. I've finished my points. I hope I will see you next week. Have a nice evening. في أمان الله.
في أمان الله.
في أمان الله ست وحفظة.
مع السلامة.
في أمان الله.